Okay, today I'll be opening up this used Purolator Bosch oil filter, number PBL14461. And I got this used Bosch oil filter from a very generous viewer whose name is Chuck from Brownsville, Pennsylvania. Thanks, Chuck. This oil filter was in service for 5 months, 5,602 miles, and came off of Chuck's 2023 Toyota GR86. Yep, the one with a 2.4 liter Subaru boxer engine, which now has 12,450 miles. He was using Pennzoil 0W20 Signature Series oil during this period. Let's open up this used Purolator Bosch oil filter and see how it looks. So let's get started.
You gotta glue the silicone, get nice and tight, get your inlet here, filtration.
Okay, so before we open this filter up, let's take a quick look at it. Day code F08R28F1. This is a sticker on here. If you look over here, it says Made in USA, Man and Hummel Purolator Filters, an address. And this filter has 7 elongated inlet holes, silicone A drain back valve, metal core with louvers, bypass valve at the dome end, 4 grooves there for threads, and this is a Purocil gasket. They call it a Purocil gasket. It's actually ethylene acrylic gasket, so it's a little bit better than a nitro rubber gasket. And I'll put the thickness of this gasket up on the screen. Yeah, it looks nice. Alright, let's open this filter up. Alright, no oil. Drained out good. Alright, look, that engine impact valve looks like it'll do a good job. Well, it's got a nice spring to it. That looks good. Yeah, the base plate looks good. A lot of inlet holes. Yeah, it fits on there nice. Okay. Filter element. Okay. Looks nice and clean. Metal end caps. Bypass valve. Clean here also. A little excess glue there. Metal crimp seam. And I'll put the number of pleats on the screen. They look nicely spaced. Look at them close. Yeah, I don't see anything out of the ordinary. That looks good. Okay, and this is a full synthetic media with a micron rating of 99% at 25 microns. And it also has a polymer mesh backing. Yeah, this all looks good. Okay, and before I look at this, Chuck was telling me that he had a magnet on top of the dome end. Oh yeah, you can see it. See the outline of it right there? So it didn't catch much, but you can see the outline of it. And the leaf spring, it's got a nice curve to it, so that looks good. The can, I'll put the thickness of the can up on the screen. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And a little bit of oil that is in there looks pretty nice. I don't see no, it's clean in this can. This can's really clean. Yeah, it looks good. Alright. Let's get the width of this filter element. 2.41 inches wide, minus a tenth of an inch. Alright, well, let's cut this filter open, squeeze it out, stretch it out, and see what it looks like. Be right back. Okay, and here's the Purolator filter all stretched out. And this filter is 47.5 inches long. Okay, let's get the thickness of this filter media. 1.37 millimeters thick. Okay, this is the filtering side, back side. And I had a problem. I couldn't get the polymer backing off of this filter. And this is what the polymer backing looks like. Yeah, this is what it looks like when it's new. Sometimes it gets fused to the filter material and you can't get it off because it'll start ripping, start tearing the whole filter apart. So, but I took a microscope picture of this piece right here anyways, and you'll see that there isn't much really particles in there. It's hardly any particles. It's just really clean filter material. So let's take a look at that picture. So as you can see, this is a really clean filter. Chuck's Toyota with the Subaru Boxer engines running pretty clean. So look at it up close here. There's a couple little spots. Got a little carbon and soot, but overall it's running clean. Yeah, I think it's running really clean. Now let's take a look at the rest of the filter. Okay, so the gaskets, we already went over this. Same thing with the base plate. It's all fine. Leaf spring, the can. You can still see the little right there where he had a brown magnet on here. Just caught a little bit of stuff, not much. That oil looked clean. Whole can looks really clean. And like I said, this is what, if I got the old one out, it would have looked like this. It would have looked discolored though. And the only other thing to check is the louvers. Hit the light. Yeah, you can see those are opened up. No problem there. Yeah, those are all good. Yeah, so I think this Purolator Boss did a pretty good job. What do you guys think? And again, I want to thank Chuck for sending me this used Purolator Boss oil filter. And I think I'll wrap this video up. And don't forget, Oil Filter Fridays. I try to open up an oil filter every Friday on this YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and take care.